Hello, hey, it's me again, Papa Smurf, my assistant here. I wanted to just mention a little bit about the mall today. Yesterday, before I went to work in the morning, my wife wanted to go to the mall. She wanted to look for uh, something, just a little like pullover, like jacket to go with her outfit. Um, and so so we left and went to the mall. Um, and man, trying to find something within a decent budget is almost impossible, man. Very expensive stuff, man. We were looking at jackets one. I mean, $200-300 for something, man. I'd make my own. I'd get $20 worth of material. I wouldn't even need that much. I'd $10 maybe with some material, and I'd sew something up if it was me. It just it's just crazy the prices, and but I've seen people there just paying it. I just and some people wonder why they can't afford to pay their bills. It's because they're spending their money someplace else. You know, I don't know. They're just trying to keep up with the Joneses, I guess, or something. They want to have all these fancy clothes and just outrageous prices. But I had to have fun. We walked around. We sat on a bench for a little bit. It's a sunny day, so my wife said we needed some vitamin D. So we sat there and just kind of absorbed the sun a little bit. Um, and then we visited a few other stores. We did a Lego. We looked at the Lego store. Man, there's a lot of cool Lego stuff. I've got some pictures of. No, I didn't take any pictures of that. I should have. I wish I did. But we went to make your own something bear. Either way, it's just like it's a stuffed animal shop. Um, and I thought maybe I could find another cute little companion here or helper. It's kind of why I went in there. They mostly had stuff, for bears. They had a few different things, but they were a little high in my opinion too. I'd probably try and make something. I think that'd be cool to show you some my sewing skills. I might try and make me a little my own little helper. Maybe, and I'll call him Einstein. Or Frankenstein. I mean, it might be what he turns out to be when I'm done. But well, I did happen to. I was there. I found some kind of cool stuff, and I thought, you know what? I try to keep in a budget of not too much money, and I found something for $8. I thought was kind of cool. This is for your little stuffed pal here. My little helper and stuff. I thought, oh, let's see what they can do. So let's put old Papa Smurf. I bought this. It was like $8. It wasn't that bad. I wouldn't spend a whole lot. Hey, look at that, man. I can have my little helper right here in front of me. Look at that. Wow. Oh, I forgot about my game. Oh, my game today is Tensies. I think that's how they say it. There's 4 sets of dice. Each dice is colored. And there's 10. That's why they call it Tensies. There's 10 dice per color. And this is kind of a, easy game to play. Excuse me. My ear itches. Easy game to play. You got 10 dice. Each of you and you say go, and you just shake the dice. You're gonna shake the dice as many times as you can, as fast as you can. But when you shake a dice, you start off with collecting ones. So you start collecting ones. So you shake, get a one, set it aside. Shake, get another one, you set it aside, and you get all your ones done. Then you'll take them back all up again, and you'll start with twos, and then threes, and then fours, and then fives, and six, sevens, and then or sevens. We need sixes. There's only 6 sides this dice, so when you get to sixes, boom, you're done. You're the winner. You know, if you got 4 people, who comes in second, third, and last. So it's kind of a neat game, but I've tried it with my grandchildren. They kind of like to play it, but kind of not. You know what I mean? They kind of get into it for the first maybe a little bit of it. You know, they're collecting to about their threes, and then they kind of lose interest. But they're only like 7, so, you know, and that. But, you know, it's not too bad. So, but yeah, that's my game that I thought about sharing with you guys today. But yeah, the mall is kind of fun. Yeah, we had fun, and you know, we only spent I only spent you know, I ended up getting another. I found a stuffy. I'm gonna call him Watermelon, I think. I don't want to show him you this time. In my next video, I'll show you him. But they said, well, you know, if you buy this thing here, you know, and I asked them first, you know, hey, how much is that? You know, what is it with not putting prices on your stuff? Half the time, if I want to ask for a price, I might as well not even bother buying it. You know, what do you think? How many people like to? Do you think that's annoying? You know, not having a price on something. I do. You know, because half the time there's nobody around, and maybe you don't really need it in the first place, but you just like, no, maybe if it's cheap enough, maybe you pick it up. And you say, forget it. You know, and that's almost what I did, but it was close to the cash out register there, and out of curiosity, so how much are them, you know, that stuffy there? He said, $20. I said, whoa, $20? Thinking to myself, man, I'm not buying it for $20. She said, you know, if you since you're buying this, you get a discount, and you get it for $5. $5? Now that I said, yeah, I'll do it. So I bought it for $5. So I paid $15 total at the mall. So, oh, my wife did find, after a severe search, she found something that she kind of settled with. It wasn't perfect, but it was kind of what she wanted. But she still paid about $65. Yeah. Yep, just for kind of like a little bit more different, a fancy like shirt in a way, because a fancy shirt, not really totally a jacket, but it was, yeah, and it was white. She had a black, sort of a black like outfit, pants and stuff, and oh man, I mean, I know my colors a little bit, but yeah, asking them man for an opinion on how you look. Sometimes yeah, I just rather not say. I mean, I do have, but I mean, I kind of know my colors a little bit, and black will go with white quite well. But yeah, she found that, and then she wanted some of this eyeshadow stuff, but it's like a little pencil type thing, and you kind of put a little bit on there, and then they turn it around. They got like a little brush like thing, and you kind of work it in, you know. She was looking for one of those. We found something like that. Man, that's expensive too. I wouldn't wear makeup if it was me, man. Well, I'm a guy though, but women seem to like wearing makeup. But that's expensive. Holy cow, $40 for that. Probably could have got it cheaper at Walmart or something like that. Probably $20, but it was just like crazy expensive. So she ended up spending a little over $100, man. But wow, I gotta keep her away from the mall. But it is her money, so if it was my money, I'd keep her away from the mall for quite a long time. Anyways, that's my mall experience, and you guys have a good evening.